This inexplicable way of excusing everything just because it's family.
Oh, it's not inexplicable. I'm asking you... I'm asking you to hold out hope for Andy because I need that hope. I need to believe that no matter what happens in our lives, no matter how much darkness infects us, I need to believe that we can come back from that.
You've changed a lot, sweetie.
We both have. Just not sure I have for the better.
I'm sure. Look, Tia, being happy doesn't mean you don't have issues. It just means that you're working on them.
Just a quick reminder. Super speed. I don't have it.
Noted. Because this is the first we've heard of it. I thought we were your team. Running off to bust someone out of prison sounds like team business. And what happens to us when you get caught? You've made it clear that we can't do this vigilante thing without you.
When I get caught, I'm not gonna get caught.
Right, because we're not gonna let you do this.
I'm sorry. Did you say that you're not gonna let me?
Moira Queen, you have failed this city.
You were delivered by the prophecy. You wed my daughter. Your name is Al-Sahim and you are Warith Al-Ghul.
My name is Oliver Queen.
Oliver Queen is dead. And soon you will be too.
Before you died, you said you'd given up everything for me and Kara. You made some kind of devil's bargain with the Monitor to save us, didn't you?
No, it wasn't a devil's bargain, Barry, and I'd make it again in a second.
It cost you your family, Oliver. It cost you your life.
Dying's the easy part. The dead are at peace. The real heroes are the ones who have to keep going.
There's something else in there. Confess, Oliver. You don't kill because you have to, so why? Why do you do it? Because I wanted to. What? I wanted to.
I wanted to! And I liked it!
And rational.
Because I don't have the luxury of falling to pieces. Everyone's looking to me to handle things, to make the right decisions. Everyone is looking to me to lead. If I grieve, nobody else gets to.
What if I'm not a hero? What if I'm just some guy who was struck by lightning?
I don't think that bolt of lightning struck you, Barry. I think it chose you.
I'm just not sure I'm like you, Oliver. I don't know if I can be some vigilante.
You can be better. Because you can inspire people in a way that I never could. Watching over your city like a guardian angel, making a difference, saving people in a flash.
You're lying to me to manipulate me into doing what you want. But Adriana, here's the thing. If you are telling the truth, if you killed my son, I am never going to be the person you want me to be. Not ever.
Nigel, I swear to God, I was sure she was dead.
Do you have any happy stories?
All right, so just to make sure I understand this correctly, after not drowning when the gambit went down, Sarah didn't exactly make it to the island with you where you would see her die yet again. Feel free to fill in the blanks.
Not right now.
You mean not ever, don't you, Oliver?
Don't you think her family had a right to know that she made it to the island too?
These were 5 years! 5 years where nothing good happened. And they were better off not knowing.
Because I got away from you. We were never supposed to have partners. There was never supposed to be a John Diggle, a Felicity Smoke, a Team Arrow. There was never supposed to be a Green Arrow.
There was only the mission.
I lost sight of that.
You lost your city.
And now, you know what you have to do to get it back.
Imagine what would happen if a street gang got their hands on military-grade hardware. I imagine our city's streets turned into a war zone.
But you're under house arrest, Oliver, which means you can't just go after this guy.
Look, for now, I would just like you to shadow Mueller. I would like you to track his movements. I want to know where the buy is happening.
Okay. And how am I supposed to track him?
Well, you know us billionaire vigilantes. We do love our toys.
Someone once told me that the essence of heroism is to die so others can live.
It's not that simple, Oliver.
Yes, it is. Slade's whole plan was to take everything from me. He did. He wins. All that's left is for me to die.
Tough man. Clearly withstood a lot before breaking.
Gave up pretty quickly. The rest was me practicing.
What happened to you on that island? You're about to find out.
Wait, I thought there was gonna be, I don't know, like an orientation?
Is that what the brochure promised?
That's hilarious.
It's on the line!
Oliver. I'm sorry I can't make you so hard, man. But I've been there. I know what it's like to stare death in the face and be the one who blinks.
That's not it. I've been close to death. On the island, more times than I can remember, and I never feared it. Because I had nothing to lose. But when that archer almost killed me, when I stared death in the face then, I thought about all the people that I've let into my life since I've been back. My family, Laurel, Tommy. And that made me afraid. Afraid of what would happen to those people if they lost me again. And for the first time in so long, I had something to lose.
Barry, you made a choice. You wanted to see your parents alive again. Do you honestly know anyone that if they were in your shoes wouldn't do the exact same thing? I would do the exact same thing. Barry, after the gambit went down, it was me, my father, and a crew member on a life raft, lost at sea. Enough food and water for one person, maybe. My father took a gun, shot the crew member, told me to survive, and then turned the gun on himself. He shot himself in the head. He sacrificed himself so that I could live. Nothing I could do, no choice. Slade Wilson drove a sword right through my mother's heart in front of my sister and I. I was there. I was helpless on the ground. I was powerless to stop it. No choice. Do you not think that I wouldn't give anything to go back and to make things different?
You never told me that.
Barry, the world isn't different because you changed the timeline. Change happens. Tragedy happens. People make choices, and those choices affect everyone else. You're not a god, Barry.
Years ago, the Arrow died. But what he stood for didn't.
It lived on, and the heroes took up his mantle.
People who believe that this city should never descend into hopelessness. Who believe, although life is full of darkness, that darkness can be defeated by light. And tonight, I am declaring my intention to stand with them.
To fight for this city. To be the symbol of hope that the Arrow never was. I am the Green Arrow.
Now, I know that none of you are ready for this, but now I'm not sure if you're ever going to be, because you are reckless. You're useless if you're not behind a computer, and you are just a little girl who should be doing something better with her life.
Everything okay, boss?
A Stardust dealer was killed last night by a vigilante.
Lots running around the city.
Wearing a hockey mask.
Hey, Short Fry was there too.
Thanks, Renee.
Rory and I didn't, though, just for the record.
Okay, I ain't gonna deny I was there, but neither was you, man. This guy was all sorts of nuts so loco, it was either him or me.
You never should have been in that position.
So you saying the city isn't better off with one less dealer on the streets? Have you told the mayor that?
You have no ability to think big picture. Stardust is still out there. The DA's office had a plan. They were going to flip Samson, and then he was going to give up the suppliers. They can't do that anymore.
How about you put an arrow in my other leg and we'll call it even?
Last week you said you needed to be able to trust me. Fine. Well, I need to be able to trust you. If I can't, then why am I wasting my time with you?
Drunk? Is that my fault? Is that your family's fault? Or are you going to blame Tommy for dying?
Screw you, Oliver.
I have stood by you through everything. The DUI, losing your job. Laura, I was concerned about your well-being when you were trying to get my mother the death penalty.
Yeah, and you've been a real stand-up kind of guy.
Laura, do you think you're the only one that is having a hard time? Do you think you're the only one with family issues? You have no idea what is going on with my family right now. But I am still standing here. And you are still blaming everybody but yourself.
Thank you for teaching me what I'm fighting for. But my father taught me how.